All right. Just started and it says I already have one person. Like that. Really like it when I hit the button and it says one, unless it's broke. Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're having a nice day. Hey Jay. Sorry, that was Lady Bass's intro I stole first. Yeah. Yeah, by the time I went live it already said I had one person. Second I hit go well, because I had it sitting to go live because I headed to the bathroom first. Hey, right to bear. It's going all right. Just spent all day freaking editing. We didn't really get the rain we were supposed to get, but we did have hella crazy winds again. They're still blowing right now. But so I just spent the day doing some editing. Lots of editing. Not even done yet. And actually forgot to add more women. Set up to do more women for when I get the slideshow going, but I totally forgot. So we still only have the 45 new women. Yeah, that was fun. Chris got his mojo back. Says he kicked my butt. We were actually tied. That one fish jumped off more than halfway to the boat. That doesn't count. Maybe right at the side of the boat. But I'm glad he got his mojo back because he was like struggling. He was struggling, but now he's. And for the fact I was. Remember the first fish he caught that was on the net. That was the first time he ever caught one. And then at the end, he just put on a Ned clinic. I could I could get a bite on the net. He just went nuts on it. And then I got that last one on the spook. That was fun. I think that was like I love that segment. You saw me what? Tripping off the clouds. Yeah, lightning's nothing to mess with. Oh, maybe I gotta get the women going in the background. Um, anybody else fish today? I doubt it. At least nobody that lives here probably. I don't know. We haven't played Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader in a while. No, I said I'm kind of out of stories. Well, I have like short ones and stuff, but it's just fun, fun Q&A questions. Checking out our women. Another one. Oh, you went to Almond Lake. Yeah, the stories. Well, not like long ones. I have like shorter ones. It's got to the point that I had long stories, and then you got to the point where the stories were. Uh, one of the days I did. It wasn't raining though. Hey, Colorado Fisher. I got the ice again. I'm doing fine. Spent all day editing. We're just talking about the day I fished in the rain and caught two. Don't remember a day I fished in the rain, but I caught some. I could tell the short story of, oh, you're getting all the stuff we just got. Our our winter 2.0 that just passed through is hitting you now. Gave us a crap load of snow in the mountains too. Closed roads in Yosemite and that, and I don't know. I said it was crazy. I said I coined it winter 2.0 because it wasn't freaking normal. Lake Power? The hell's Lake Power? Poway? Powell. Okay. I didn't know if you meant Poway or Powell. Lake Powell. Powell's. Yeah. All right. I don't know. There's still some more stuff coming from us because we just had it today. It didn't really rain much. It's like on and off, but it packed a lot of wind. They're still blowing outside. I don't know if you can see it through these windows. No. Oh, maybe this window. Kinda. Nah, not really. But yeah, it's blowing like crazy still. No, I've never been to Powell. I've been to Havasu. Uh, Never fished Mead. Uh, yeah, I fished Havasu, not much. Every year the FLW goes there. A lot of times it's their January, but I never went. It's too. It's like an 8 hour drive just to get there from here, and I don't know. I just never felt like going there. Yeah, they're great. Extremely clear, like 20-foot visibility. They're just like really clear usually. But there's good smallmouth in there. Well, Havasu at least. Meat, it's mostly largemouth, and I don't think they're that big. It's pretty small. I got a use for that picture as a thumbnail. I know I'm getting older, so I figured the eye candy over there. It's not really. It's not really a screensaver. It's just playing a slideshow. Everybody, see, you're not on here much. Everybody else is telling me to get new girls. Everybody else keeps telling me any new chicks, any new chicks, because I don't know how many there are right now. I think there's like 40 or 50 on there, but I haven't had the time to research and get a more women for the slideshow. That was a pre-show because it was Storytelling Tuesday when I had all the stories. So while we were waiting for people to get on here, I would always, the joke was that I needed cheerleaders or something. So I went on and figured I'd support our female fishermen. I had no idea all the women fishermen dressed like this when they fished, but evidently, because you can't find any other pictures of women on the internet when you type in women fishermen. These are all the pictures that show up. So I guess they all fish that way. Go figure. I don't see many of them fishing like that near me, but I'm sure they do. They must, because all these people took pictures of them. Um, yeah, I don't know what we'll do. Maybe we'll do a smart in the fifth grade tonight once we get more people on here. We haven't won $1 million in a while. I don't think Colorado Fishers ever been on here when we did one. We used to do a Friday. We do a game night. We play Are You Smart in the Fifth Grader? And the very first time we ever did it, we actually went all the way to the million. And then we did it a couple other times, and I think we made it there twice or three times now. But yeah, fishing here has been Pinot's been great, or was great. I'll find out if it's great again on Saturday, because that's when I'm going out with Chris again. It's this Saturday, and it's supposed to be warmer. I think today was the last day of our storms, our freaky winter-like storms. It was supposed to warm up. It's supposed to be kind of cloudy next couple days, and then I saw sun. Normal temperatures, which means might be getting the 70s and 80s over the hill again. Wow, still got that robo worm. And this is what the kid fishes them on. What is that? Kind of it's not a shaky head, but it's not an head. I don't know. What happened? Everybody checked in, everybody left. What's going on? We had people in here and everybody like dove out. I wonder if Hook'em Dano needs a ride. Needs his home today. I got the girls going. That usually gets people in here. I'm what? I'm staying hanging. I know everyone like it's weird with my crew because everybody comes in and talks to them and then they just leave and I don't say all right, see ya. They just they just suddenly disappear. I'm like I'm on other streams. Everyone's like, all right, guys, thanks, Ben. Like I'm leaving. Hey, thanks, sis. Hey, what's the Ajwa Aj AJW Ajaj Ajwa yeah. I don't know. Cheers all. I think too is because a lot of people are going to different lives because I know there's a bunch of different lives that are on Tuesdays. So I think that's kind of what it is. People kind of bump around. They just they live hop. They do the live hop. They just like they come into mine and they go to somebody else's and they go to somebody else and they come back to mine. They're just not dedicated to. And where I haven't seen Low Budget, I haven't seen Chris. Andrew Fisherman, just a couple of thoughts on reading stuff. Plastic lures. All right. Great, I'm getting updates. Nice. I'm getting updates from other people. Totally looks like Parasail. I doubt that's her though. I doubt she fishes. That is a big ass fish though. Oh, remember that last week I showed you that new intro I was working on? Yeah, well, I got it finished and I decided I didn't like it. Remember the one with like the different songs? I have it done. I'll have to like try and find it. So maybe I could show it to people later on. Have you done any more filming? Right to Bear? Said you were going to start doing some filming. Just wondering. Oh yeah, and that one time I can't remember I was playing Doom. I forgot about that. I mean, why do people pop in here and pop out? I mean, come on, the ladies are playing behind me. If they pop in here, they should at least stay for a little bit, right? At least for like one cycle of the pictures. I just I just see them come in. It just went up to like 4 and then it dropped back down. I was like, come on, the girls at least should, keep hanging around while they're fishermen and we're talking fishing, kind of, a little bit. In between there, yeah. Well, hopefully we're done with all that crap and we can get back to normal, friggin' spring weather. Because it's been nasty. Wasn't expecting that at all. I was expecting it to be just I don't know. I thought it would suddenly get perfect. I think it's supposed to. Oh, I still got my last show in here. Still got my last show in my phone. Or in my Paula's gonna go quick tonight. Not really. I got another one. It's my last show I did. The Chesbro show is still in my camera. Got to get rid of it because tomorrow I'm probably gonna go. I don't know. I'm probably gonna go film somewhere. I think I'm gonna go to, back to Coyote Creek Lakes. I just saw Ian Lee. I don't know if you guys ever watch Ian Lee, but he fishes a lot around here. Coyote and Hamlin, but he finally went to Coyote Creek Lakes. Dude, we're almost in June. I think it's pretty much going to be good. After that, it'll be fine. Go to Pinto tomorrow. No, I've been there I just was there Sunday, Monday. I want to go film. I want to go to Coyote Creek Lakes again. I'm already going. I'm filming a show on Saturday with Chris. So, and anti-fishing. Hey, Beach Bluff Outdoors. Well, you're getting all the shit we got. Well, you're gonna. I mean, we got it on was it Wednesday, Thursday? So yeah, all that stuff's gonna be hitting. We're in the beginning. It keeps going that way across the states. I heard Colorado, they just got a bunch of snow. I mean, we got snow here. Tons of snow. I guess another like couple feet in the Sierras and that in May, which is very unusual. But yeah, it comes through us. Well, either it drops down from Canada or it comes up from below. But it's coming past us. It's heading to the East Coast. So you probably got the storm that we got on Wednesday right now in Tennessee. Now it's been raining like crazy in Texas, yeah, everywhere. Oh, really? Yeah, see, we're already done here. All our lakes are freaking full of fry right now. Fry that are like that big. We had a good, like April, early March and early April. Now most of the lakes pretty much here were like already up to 65. My funny thing is they haven't moved much since then. I think all lakes haven't even hit 70 yet. Most of them I've been to are 69. Coyote was 69. Pinto 69. think Chesbro was 69. Yeah, that happened for us a month and a half ago. We've been in the post-spawn funk for the last month. And it was just starting to get out of it, and suddenly we had these crazy winter-like storms that just were cold, and when they rained, it was like raining. We had hail. Yeah, right when they were just kind of getting ready to get back into an earlier summer pattern. Oh, I'm sure everything was flooded. I mean, it rained so hard those 2 nights, Wednesday and Thursday. I mean, it rained. Well, you saw it. I put up that one little video of that rain that was at night. Uh, well, yeah, they get flooded out. It's just gonna ruin them, or yeah, it's just been out of nowhere. We'd been pretty nice. I mean, I filming some of those shows I just did over the hill. It was like 86 and 88 when I was over there, and I think when I went over there to film I remember the film at Chesbro on Friday. I think it was only 67 degrees when I got there. And last time I was there, it was in the 80s. So drastic drop for the area. It wasn't really enough rain to like dirty or raising the lakes, but it was just as far as some of the field, like the strawberries and the fields and everything, yeah. Because it would pour for like an hour and then it would just drop off. Huh. Yeah, I said, all right, well, I was a, I was kind of, when we went to Coyote and he said it was only 69 on his graph, I was kind of like, wow. And then when I was out with Chris Pino and he says it was reading 69, I was like, I thought I mean, I didn't think it'd be much more, but I thought it'd be like 71, 72 at least. But they all seem to be hanging in the low or the high 60s. Usually it's not until it gets like, up to like 75, 76, 78. That's when the metabolism gets going, and that's when they start just like feeding all the time. So I don't know. This summer should be great though. Once this all settles out, we get into like the middle of June, end of June. I'm sure July, August, September, into the fall, unless we get early storms and that. But especially here in California, because all the lakes are suddenly full again. Last year they didn't fill up. This year they're all full again. So a lot of new nutrients, a lot of new plant material, all that stuff. So I don't know. I mean, Pino at least sent us a freaking awesome spot. I said there's probably literally like 3 or 4 million fry in Pino right now. It's like everywhere in the lake. It's just fry out in the middle. Just, of course, only 1 to 2% of them survive the first year. So they're all going to get eaten up. They're going to get gorged on. That's why they lay so many. But that place is a bass factory. I mean, saw a little bit in my video, just a few sections that we were in where I showed you how many fry were there. But it's pretty much all over the lake. I mean, it's just covered. Amazing how many of them just spawned out and successfully, because it's just like totally just nuts. But like I said, only most of those would get eaten by the end of the year. Down the hatch. Yeah. Yep. Frank Beans. How's it going? Frank Beans. I get it, Frank. Is that actually your name, Frank Beans? Or is there, or did you miss the N in the middle? Frank and Beans? Or is your middle initial an N? That would be funny. That'd be cool by your parents. But I had a friend, his name was a skater friend of mine. His first name was Tim, and his last name was Otto. Otto. Like, seriously? They named him Tim Otto. I mean, that's just cruel. Yeah, his last name was Otto. And his, I have pictures of him somewhere. I have pictures of him in my skate things, but my cunt. My cunt. Yeah. Oh, that's true, huh? If you kind of say it fast. Yeah, but his name, first name was Tim, his last name was Otto, Otto. So it was Tomato. And then another friend that was named Pot, and his last name was Ado. Just kidding. He would have been potato. You had to get it. Tomato, tomato, potato, tomato, tomato, potato. Sorry. Bad joke. Bad joke. Mike. I didn't even know that was Mike Hunt. You say it fast. You might mess up. Is Frank still on here? We still got the girls playing. Anybody have any thoughts on man, these things have a lot of salt in them. I didn't realize how much salt was in the bottom. Oh, well, that's the salt release. That's right. I forgot it's a robot worm. Oh yeah, about my uh good sized bluegill. That's some pretty good ones in Alvin Reservoir. You saw the ones that Right to Bear caught. Um, there's actually some like ponds and some of the golf courses that have huge ones, but I wouldn't suggest that because they're illegal. um, Alberton Reservoir. Those ones that Right to Bear because those are like the biggest I've seen around. I don't know where else. I said I don't fish for it. I tried to bubble and fly at Carter Creek Lakes, but had a couple over. But no, those biggest ones were at Alberton. Alberton Reservoir up in the hills. I would say that is the biggest. Because we saw some others when we were there too that were full big hand size. But yeah, I don't really know anywhere else. I don't fish for them much around here. And I don't catch them that much around here. I mean, even accidentally on other baits. Like a lot of times you catch them on drop shot and other things. But Pino has some pretty big ones. Are those see? Yeah, Right to Bear. What's everyone stopping me? Oh wait, I missed one. Who was that? Oh, one cast, one fish. What's everyone stopping in to say hello before bed? All right, hello, one cast, one fish. Oh, low budget made it in. Some live DB. Yeah, see, Right to Bear, he fishes all the same lakes I do, and yeah, he agrees that Almaden Reservoir's probably got, as far as what we can tell, the biggest bluegill. So there you go. There you go, big worm. Go get them at Alvin and Reservoir. And that's the one in the hills. Did I already go through this whole thing? Oh, while I'm here, let's see if I can find this. Remember I was working on that intro? Yeah, try there. Big crappie, huge ass crappie, pinto. But you can't eat them. But they're fun to catch. I don't even know where it is. Remember I was doing that intro I was playing with? Aussie Bites, challenge, challenge. See, I saved the thing. So I showed you part of it last week, what I was working on. And then I should have spent the time to try and find it before I went here. I have it. Oh yeah, when I was talking about with the bait challenge, Flack. I don't know what's up with him. He said he was editing it. He needed me to send him the thumbnail because he was going to use it for his thumbnail. And where's Rick? No Rick here. I'm at my house. I hope Rick's not here. I haven't seen Rick in a while fishing though. Yeah, but Flack was supposed to upload his show about he did the bait challenge, and then I'm Hook TV. I've been asking him for a photo because I was going to do him next, and he had to send to me. Who else? Grant McIntosh, whatever. I asked him for a photo. G Money Strong, who's doing that online tournament thing, he's supposed to be sending me one. I heard Rick's in the slammer. Really? For what? I would see Ricardo going before Rick. Well, how come he? When did he do it? He hasn't sent me anything. He hasn't sent me a link or anything. He didn't even tell me that he did it. Can he upload? I can see that. 6 days ago? Why did he not tell me? He never told me. That's weird. Why wouldn't he was supposed to email me and tell me like I mean, I'm subscribed to him, but evidently I don't have the bell on or something because I didn't get a notification. He did good on it? Shit. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to find it so I can like post it on my site, hyping it because he did not tell me. Well, I know he did well. I mean, he already won some of my baits and he caught a lot of them. He wanted more of them. But yeah, no, he never told me. Last thing I heard from him was he said he was editing it. Hey, JJ's Fishing Girl, what's up, man? Last I heard, he said I need the thumbnail. I'm editing the video, and that was like a week ago. And I haven't heard from him since. He never sent me another email. He never said, "Hey, I uploaded it. It's up. Here's the link so I could post it in a post from me." Okay, so yeah, now I'm really even more kind of pissed that I'm Hook TV. I've been asking him to send me a photo forever because I need the photo before I can do the thumbnail. I have the baits I want to send him, and I just hit up Grant. I also have, I don't know, there's at least like seven. I gotta start getting back to everybody. I think I just gotta got to send a blanket email to everybody that wants to do it and tell them to send me a picture. That way I can just store their pictures and know who it is and just start doing my side of the video and just sending it to them, sending it to them. Saturday I'm going out with Chris. I'm trying to find this intro. I'm trying to find that intro that I made. I know I watched it. I'm not going to use it because I think I don't know. Maybe it's in here. Is it in 13? Pinot Swim Across. Intro. I don't think this is it. I think this is old. No, that's like a really old one. I don't know what I did with it. No, it ain't in there. Oh, I got too many files. Chris Perv. Chris isn't. Yeah, something new. Well, the day so far was new and the intro was new. Yeah, the day so far was new and the intro was actually new. Well, the intro was shortened. I said I was trying to do. It's got to be in here. I was working on a totally new intro, but I don't know. I just thought it was. I said I kind of sampled it last week, but I just thought it was too long. Challenge flag. CCB Patreon. CCB Patreon. CCB. Sorry, I'm missing things because I'm trying to search for this. I don't know. I just know him as Chris Spencer. But that's his radio name or his radio last name. Yeah, I know I played it. I just don't know where I put it. I stuck it in. You can see this is all my shows, guys. This is half of my shows is what this is. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff sitting in here. Tips and tricks, tips and tricks, tips and tricks, tips and tricks. I have no idea what I did with it. It should have rented in here. But I don't think I had it as a blog. I thought I had it. I thought I had it standalone and just said new intro, but I can't find it now. But you can see, guys, that's this isn't even all of them. But if you want to see what my folder that holds all my shows looks like, this is the folder. No. Yeah. See, look at this, guys. This is all. This is even half of them. I don't think. This is just my newest folder with shows, but you can see that there's a lot of shows in there. But I can't. Let me see. Show. I should have found this before I went live. All right. I'm done. I'm gonna go back to that for now. I can't find it. I finished it though. Remember we went to it was like the Queen song. Uh, I that well, my other one was 28 seconds. The new one's like 8 seconds. But no, what I realized is that intro was still when I was on TV. I have no idea if he does. Um, that whole intro, I'm still hanging on the one that it's from TV because my shows actually started on cable access, so it was a TV format. And I've changed everything else, like my blogs, my tips and tricks, all that stuff. But like I said, I was still stuck on a TV sort of intro. That's why it had today's show and all of that stuff. When I didn't need any of that, it's just Cynicals Bass fishing shows and then into it, or maybe just music without even saying Cynicals Bass fishing shows. But the one I recreated with the it was a Queen song, and then there was a little thing, and then I went to Hammer Time, and then I went to Tribe Called Quest. It was just I'm like, I don't need all that. I need something short and sweet. So after I spent like 7 8 hours making that other intro, and then I watched it and went, "Man, this is too long. This goes on. It's gonna bore people." Short attention span theater on YouTube. It's got to be 2 3 seconds. I mean, like 8 seconds, or like you said, up to 28 seconds. Uh, After that, they're just like, "What's this shit? Taking forever to get in the show. What the hell's going on?" But I still have it done somewhere on this computer. It's sitting in there somewhere. I have no idea where. I'll have to try and find it again because it's somewhere that I can't find. I have the template for it somewhere, but that's about it. These like people showing up in here. They're kind of funny. Yeah, I'm well organized. I'm well organized at finding things when I first do them, and then after that, that was last Tuesday. I haven't looked at it. I think I finished Tuesday night or Wednesday, and I said I just don't remember what I named it. I could look. Actually, I have. I don't think it's still in there. I don't think it's. I can check. I still have. I'm still. I still have the show I'm rendering in there because I'm not done with it yet. This is actually uh, Coyote with Michael. But a lot of times in here, when I do it, it keeps the recent stuff. But I think it's too old. I gotta get a new computer because this computer's slow as hell. At least with effing video, it is so slow. See, it took you that long just to freaking. It wasn't even opening it; was just reduced. It's like blogs morning, video blog starter 2, Bass Factory, Bass Factory. Oh, there we go. Oh no, no, nope, couldn't find it. Uh, Show intro that I have in there is actually the one I'm using, and so I don't. Yeah, I can't find it. That's Vegas. Vegas Magic Studio. It's either Vegas or God, Pinnacle. It's either Vegas or Pinnacle. This is actually Movie Studio Vegas. Uh, Pretty much same as Vegas professional. The same setup, same layout, which I like because it's very simplistic and not what usual like professional one setup. It's very easy for me. I learned on Vegas Pro back in 2002, 2003. So this is movie Studio 14 Platinum. It's actually 2017. We have two more upgrades. Are you going to do a show in Vegas? Probably not. I might go fish in Vegas sometime. That'd be like Mead, I think. I think Mead's closest to Vegas. That's Vegas. I also use Pinnacle Studio. Although I don't know, its layout to me, its layout's more confusing than this. This to me is very easy because you can move everything around. Uh, it's very powerful. It's got really good music editing stuff. It actually has a whole. I didn't say it. Pinnacle has one where you can create your own music and they kind of have it in there, and you can pick. They're already done for you, but you can pick them and put them in timeline. But I forgot this. If you get the platinum for this, it actually has a music maker, and you can go in and put in a bunch of stuff, and then hit make song, or you can put in one beat or one musical, and then it'll create a song around it. It's kind of cool. I forgot about it because I don't have it on this. It's on my other computer, where I have the music maker that comes with Vegas. But yeah, has some cool ones. Apple iMovie. I'm not an Apple. Not very. Not an Apple fan. Actually, I don't like iMovie, and a lot of people are away from Final Cut now. Even Caden Live. No, you can't go buy one. I said this thing right here. It's $100. All right, cheers, did it? Oh, I don't know if you're leaving or you're just saying that. Yeah, no, you can go buy this. I said I think this is only. Why well, the platinum one? Actually, I should give away the other one. I should give that away. Let me see if it's still in there. I bought it. I should give this away. I actually bought this one. Open source and free. Yeah, but you want something that's on your own. You want something that's on your own computer. Something that's freestanding. You know what? I don't know if you download or what, but I have this one. I have the movie studio. This is the movie studio. This one's the movie studio platinum. It's a standalone, or is it on the internet? Because some of them you use, but use them when you're on the internet. You don't actually have them on your computer, or is it free and you download it and it's on your computer? Because a lot of those too, they put the stupid like power director or whatever. All your videos have it watermarked in the corner. That program is only $89. This one was only, I don't know. This one was only like 69 or 79. I don't know, but I put this one in, but I never registered or anything. This one's on. This one's registered, but I think I put this one in. I never registered. So, and I think it says anyway, it's up to 2 computers that you can put it on. So, yeah, I should totally give this one away. No discount. No, actually, I'm going to give this one away in a giveaway. I'll just throw it in a package for somebody after you install it. A Linux base. I don't know. A lot of those are kind of limited. I mean, this is a very powerful program. I mean, a lot of professionals use Vegas professional, but you just don't need them anymore because you can do everything you want to do on these that are $100 and less. Like Pinnacle Studio, the lower Premiere Adobe one, Corel Draw or Corel. But yeah, like I said, I still have this thing. I should just give it away in one of the giveaways. I paid for it. I don't know. I thought it was. I think there were some things on this that had some packages that I wanted that weren't on this one. But I already bought it and opened it, so I couldn't return it. So I just went ahead and bought the platinum because it comes with hit film and called blue something. Plus, it has the really cool music generator. Uh, but yeah, no, Sony Vegas. That's the best one. Or at Pinnacle, but I said think this is the easiest for somebody to learn. But it was a Power Director too. If you use one of the free ones, I don't know if you noticed it. There's somebody who has a fishing channel and does it. But down in the bottom corner of all his videos, it says video done in Power Director, and it puts that little watermark on it, and you can't take it off. I don't know because it's an online version or a free version, but and I see a lot of them too that will have certain watermarks down there in the corner that say what the program is that they're editing in. And I think I don't know. Evidently, does it not do that with yours? Is it just it renders it without a little watermark thing? So the one you use doesn't. Something you download. I don't know. I'm telling you guys, I've been using Vegas since 2003. That was my very first software I used when I went from VCR to VCR stuff to actually editing on actually Premiere Pro, actually Premiere. No more shortcut. Yeah, I use Premiere 6.0 and 6.5. I actually still have them. They would probably still load on here. I still have the actual software for Premiere 6.0, and then they rechanged it, but they were actually bootleg copies. So I want to make sure I was legit because I was doing stuff, putting it on air because my shows were on cable access and that, and I was doing stuff back then that I was. So I wanted to make sure I had like a legit copy. So I spent I think $1,000 on Vegas Pro Studio Pack. Yeah, well, I have this right here. This is Photoshop. Which version is this? I think this Photoshop CS2 is what I use for editing. Yeah, no, this is actually Photoshop CS2 or whatever, but I got it. I got it for free off Pirate Bay. I also have Dreamweaver, which I use for my uh, website creation, all that, and I got it free off Pirate Bay. If you guys don't know Pirate Bay, great place. Great place to get movies, software, all that stuff. You have to find the right one. Sometimes it takes a while, but yeah, no, I got that, and this is like I said the CS. It's like I don't know one of the higher up photo. I don't know what CS whatever number they're on, but evidently Lightbox and some of the other stuff in this doesn't work because I don't know something hacked. Nope. I've never I've never ever gotten a virus off of Pirate Bay unless you want to make one. Yeah, well, that's what I said. A lot of them, it's when you render it, it's on there. They do funky things. But yeah, no, Pirate Bay, dude, I can open that closet and show you 1,000 movies that I've gotten off of the Pirate Bay, and never. You don't get them off that. The way it's set up, and you have a lot of ones that are trusted and VIPs and all that. Those are the people you look for. That's where you get it from. But yeah, I had Photoshop originally. I had Photoshop 7.0, and I don't know what happened. I think when I switched computers or something, I didn't have the serial number anymore. I plead the fifth. Yeah, I didn't have the serial number anymore. So I tried to put it, and then I went, oh, I'll just see if somebody has one on Pirate Bay. And sure enough, found one. No, they got another one down here. Number two's there. Number two is down there. Yeah, but yeah, this is a good program for video editing. Like I said, 2 for $5, 2 for $5.44 with tax, to be exact. Yeah, but like I said, you guys can get this. Vegas. I said I'll probably give that one away in a giveaway eventually. I actually probably, well, they're registered to me, so I couldn't give the other one. That one I never registered, I don't think. I put it on here, and then because that one's the lower one. This one was a bitch. Another thing with video editing software is if you try to put them on a computer that's not online, it's a bitch and a freaking half. That's all I gotta say. Because now they expect I couldn't even get Pinnacle, the new Pinnacle 20 that I bought to work on here. I have no idea who that is. That does dog obedience. No idea. Yeah, but Pinnacle 20, I couldn't get to work on here. You go in, it says no internet connection, no internet connection. And this one, it says no internet connection. It says, but it allows you to actually put it in, and it says, please enter code. So you have to. Yeah, they won't let you. Pinnacle wouldn't let me do it on this. I couldn't. It just kept saying not online, not online. I'm like, but this one, it says there's something in there where it says if not online, uh, take this code to an online computer. So I had to take the code from here, and I had to go. Actually, no. What I had to do was this one was kind of doing the same thing. Give me crap because it wasn't online. So I unhooked this computer, took it out there, hooked it up to the internet, got in there, registered it, all that, and then brought it back in here. And when I got it back in here, then it opened up, and even without internet connection, I got in, and it's been fine. What it was with the Pinnacles, I put it on here, took this computer out there, hooked up the internet, did the registration. When I came back here and hooked it up, it wouldn't open, and when it did open, it said, no, it's freezing. It was freezing today. Well, freezing for me. It was like in the 50s and all that. Those houses always cold. We don't use the heat. I always uses. I don't know. No, it was freezing cold. We had 20, 25-mile-an-hour winds today and rain. Freezing. I mean, it's not that. I mean, it's probably like 55 out, but with a 25-mile-an-hour wind, it's 50 or 40, 49. Yeah, but that's what it was with Pinnacle. I brought it in here, and since this computer anyway, I registered it online. Since it didn't have a connection, it just wouldn't. So I left it on that other computer out there. I'm like, screw it. Not really. The water didn't change. I mean, well, it might have. It was only 69. It might drop a little bit, but this time of year, nah. I don't think it's sent them deep. Maybe if it dropped 10 degrees, like drop back down to 59 or something, but no, it wouldn't have sent them deep. It was just more of a bitch for us people and dealing with it. Other than that, yeah, I actually got a good freeware one for video, for photo editing, low budget. I don't even know what it's called, but this Photoshop, since it's a hacked one, basically in that it wouldn't do animated GIFs for me. So I found one online, and it's some company that does it. It's freeware, and they're a bunch of creators, and they share it. You can download it, but it's totally free, and they don't do watermarks or anything. Uh, I even forget the name of it. Yeah, but I got it so I can create some of the animated GIFs on it because I said this is a hacked version, but it does everything. But evidently, like they said, Lightbox and some of the other things, you can use them, but you can't render with them, or you can't. I guess you don't render, but you can't save a file. You can play with everything, and you go to save, and it says not available in this version. But everything else, and I found all the filters, everything else I need to do thumbnails and all that is fine in it. But it also, for some reason, doesn't do the animated GIFs. GIMP. I don't know if that's the one I got or what, but yeah, no, the one I found is out there on my other computer, and it's pretty good. I mean, you can do. I mean, you can just do the times from 1 second to 2 second, or I mean, the ones I've used in my posts when I used Storytelling Tuesday, a lot of those animated ones. I did those in there. I know now you can do more sophisticated animated GIFs that almost look like streamlined normal video in that they're animated. Or you could just do them as a flash, an SM file, Shockwave, SF file, Shockwave flash. You just do them as a flash and stick it in. But I found out that those you can do the animated GIFs in the post, so that's why I got that because I'm like, oh, I can give it motion and that because a lot of people weren't doing it. Actually, I saw that Jimmy Fallon, the Tonight Show, were doing a bunch of them that were animated GIFs in his post. But I found online it's a freeware. It might be GIMP. Is that photo editing GIMP? I'm sure if it does animated GIFs, it's got to be. But yeah, there's a lot of photo editing stuff. I've known of 13s out there. 13 pounds I've heard out there. I don't know. I still think Photoshop's a standard for anyway in the industry that does anything to do with photos or anything that's. I mean, you can't beat it with their Lightbox and all their other stuff for Photoshop. I mean, anybody and everybody I know that's a professional photographer and that uses Photoshop. Yeah, I don't. I'm sure it can. That might be the one I have. I said I don't know. It's sitting on that other computer. It was a free and open source. Yeah, it's like $800-900. But I said you can get it free off Pirate Bay. If you want, I think if you want low budget, I think I can email you this one. I have the file sitting on the in my downloads in the other computer. I can just send you the folder. It's already cracked and everything. It's really simple. You just put it in, load it, and then I think that's it. I think it might ask. Oh, yeah. I promote women fishermen, so I have a lot of my friends in that are women fishermen. I put them in the background. It's just women fishermen. Well, some are from warmer climates. Not really. They're all fishermen. They're just fishermen. Fisher woman. Fisher person. um, I could add them in there. Fisher people. Well, I don't know. There's like actress or actor, but I guess even female actors. See, female actors. You don't call them actress. You can still call them an actor, and they're female. Um, so yeah, Fisher people. Fisher. Fisher. Doomsday. Yeah. I said everybody said I needed some like this used to be for when I did my storytelling. This was the pre-show while we are waiting for people to get on, and everyone said you needed something to do with fishing in that, like maybe a slideshow or something in the background. And so, I mean, seriously, what was that? What was the name? Little baby. Okay, I don't even know if she's still here. But anyway, all I did was type in for these images. Swear to God, in Google, all I typed in was photos women fishermen, and this is all I got was these photos. So it's not just me, because if you type it in, this is what you get. I didn't type in anything sexist or anything like sexy hot women fishing. All I did was type in photos women fishermen. They're around. They're probably more Florida by the looks of it. Some are warm. Yeah, exactly. They're actually men. It's just somebody that's really good at Photoshop. No, that wouldn't fly. I mean, is little baby still in here? I mean, come on. I mean, she's talking to me about being, what about gender neutral and sexist? What about somebody that has like, her name is Little Baby? The channel name is Little Baby. Really? That seems odd. That's, that seems more than, that doesn't seem like a person that would have an issue with this. You're calling this Little Baby. And no picture, just a pink little person. I don't know. They're not in here anymore. I can tell you it jumped up to like 9 or 10 people when that person showed up. Oh, well, that's true. You could look at a baby and go, "Oh, what a cute little baby." But obviously, it's not a baby. If they're old enough to have a channel on YouTube and they're leaving comments, they're probably not less than a year old, which I would consider a baby. So either there's some issues going on there, or I don't know. But just by the replies, I'm assuming, still come on here and talk to me about being sexist, and your channel name is Little Baby. It's not gonna fly here. Did you guys see what I did in the thing I put up? Did you, did you notice I put equal opportunity live stream, no blue wrenches. I just hate it. It's funny because a lot of live streams I get on, 90% of the people in the stream all have blue wrenches, or 95% of them all have blue wrenches. I'm like, okay, like I thought live, like what are they gonna do? Wrench each other? It's like I thought that. I mean, who needs like 55 moderators for their freaking live? I mean, one's fine, but when it's like 40, 20 people in there, and I'm the only one that doesn't have blue wrench. It's like how many monitors do you need? Moderators do you need? I mean, it's, it's just cool because you have a blue wrench. I mean, I don't get it. I told people I had a purple wrench on one live, and everybody started freaking out in the comments, going, "Oh my god, a purple! How'd you get a purple wrench? Purple wrench, really?" They work on cars. No, the blue wrench are people that they're moderators for it, so they can like time people out, cut people off, block people. But I mean, if everybody on it has one, then and every time I go to their live, it's like the same thing. They might have one or two new people, but everyone's blue. So I don't. I mean, I don't know. I've never had it. I've never given anybody a blue wrench on my channel. We don't seem to have. If we have trolls come in here, we love them. They're fun. And I got $15 from one night. Oh yeah, I made money off a troll. Believe it or not, I actually made money off a troll. Do you guys like those the new day so fars? The new animation I've been doing. Well, I only did the one, but you guys like that? Where happened to my music? Music went away. Well, where's the little baby now that I turned it off? Smoking on me for being sexist. I just gotta start the music again. What was that? Oh, somebody checked her out. Somebody checked her out. Good background check. One video 3 months ago. Football. Didn't sound like they're speaking English. I like it. Wait, you like what? They work on cards. Wait, what are you talking about right there? I like it. Oh, sweet. I touched it. Oh yeah, but uh I actually did well I was doing the one with the monkeys. The new say so far. Yeah. Well no, but yeah, like I said, I was yeah, I was doing the one with the ooh one. I said that was kind of funny because it was something I got from a Fisher Price toy when I was at Marshall's. But I think it ran its sort of course. Originally, I said I was going to have people like send me videos of them like doing crazy weird stuff, but I figured I'd switch it up to that. The new anime that I'm doing. Well, sort of anime or the animation, but I don't even know where I have it in here. It's in here. See, it has its own folder now. There's a folder that says nowhere. Nowhere. Still haven't got a new job. Just doing this. I've gone full time with YouTube. That's why I'm spending so much time working on stuff. taking all the investment money and just going for it. The Funyuns. Yeah, I'm not working anywhere. I'm just doing this stuff. I'm just drinking and hanging out. I'm retired, basically. No, but yeah, like see, look, this is that one. That's the one you guys saw. Once it comes up. That's how it originally looked. But remember, I used the chroma key and I got rid of all the background. So you saw the thing behind it, and then it came over and sat down, and Days of Fire showed up. But that's what all these are. I think uh there's uh yeah, I've always been monetized. I've been monetized for God, I don't know how long. 10 years? I think 10 years I've been monetized on YouTube. It took me off for like when it went to the 4,000, they took me off for 2 weeks. True, I never thought of that. Center Coast Bass, and yeah, but it's CCB, which is yeah, that's true. Maybe that's funny because everybody thinks I'm Center Coast Bassin. I was actually gonna change my channel name to actually CCB Bassin. Redundant, but I don't know. CC Bassin. I don't think that sounds. CCB Bassin sounds better than CC and then Bassin, or it could just be CCB without the Bassin. I don't know. Everybody else started calling me CCP. I never coined that term. Everybody else did it. No, it's actually CCB is for Sunny Coast Bass, but everyone thinks it's Sunny Coast Bassin. And then I've had people online that have said that when I'm live. And I remember what the fuck Mike said. He goes, "Oh no, it's actually Sunny Coast Bass, but everyone calls it Sunny Coast Bass." And I don't know if he changed his channel name or what. I'm like, I think he's confused because Sunny Coast Bassin. Yeah, yeah, I could change it to that up top. I mean, I could change the channel to. I think I still have. I've only changed it once, although everything is still Cowabunga 66. And every time CCB shows up on the background, that it's still Cowabunga 66 because that was actually my original channel. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Center Coast Bass came around because that was, well, it was because I was actually in the Center Coast. This isn't, Monterey isn't actually Center Coast. Slow, San Luis Obispo, and that is actually Central Coast. This is more like northern Central Coast. People consider this Monterey anyway. It's not in the Bay. They consider it like kind of the Bay Area. But Slow is actually known as the Central Coast. Well, no, it's all in the West Coast. it's it's all West Coast. Well, there's everywhere has a Central Coast. I'm sure somewhere in the east, central west. I'm sure there's somewhere on the east coast that's considered the central coast. I think there's places down south that too they call themselves the central coast. I don't know. It actually originally started because I was actually in the central coast of California, which is slow. It's pretty much halfway in between the Mexican border and Canadian border. If you measure it, is slow. Yeah, I used to have people ask me a lot when I first started. Oh, which central coast? I'm like, um, California. So evidently there are a lot of other central coasts. I could change it back to Cowabunga 66. Just go back to my roots. 66, get it? Roots, Route 66. I didn't even think of that one, but that tied in perfect. No, Central Coast Basin. I don't know. Everyone already calls it that. I was thinking of changing it to just to CCB. I don't know. People call it CCB Basin or just Central Coast Basin. You're right though. I mean, most people call it that anyway. That's not it. So, I mean, to change it when they already think it's that anyway, and people already in their head already think it's Central Coast Basin. So to put change the change the name and put two letters at the end of it when everybody already thinks it's Central Coast Basin. Maybe it's Central Coast Bitches. Bassin. Maybe that's what my CCB Bassin stands for. I don't know. You're making this too hard on me, low budget. Making me think too much. I'm already worried about my channel, and I got my head going all these stupid, crazy ways. I'm gonna have to drink more now. Central Coast budget. Oh yeah. Throw your budget ass in there. I like redundancy. But yeah, as you can see, like I said, these are a lot of the ones I made up. 73 of them. This one's kind of eerie and kind of freaky. Look at that. Is that kind of freaky or what? CCB Bassin goes into like a freaky looking human eye. And then it comes up and stares at you. Yeah. That's a day so far right there, huh? Scary. Scary. But I got a lot of them. I got ones for I don't know, I got camping ones, I got military ones, I got ones that like Marines and Navy. No, that ain't my eye. I have ones that are like in space. I have ones that are like high school locker type stuff. um, I got like so many. I got them in castles. I got them going like everywhere, all over the place. Even a freaky going into a mouth. Here's a little sneak peek at this one. Look at this one. This one's kind of scary. Oh yeah, down that throat. There you go. Yeah, see, CGB in and down the throat. And then they like they go off the side. It's just kind of fun. And they're all gonna have like fun different music under them when I do them, and then they're gonna have like a bunch of got like over 1,000 sound effects, all kinds of fun, funky, every sort of sound effect. So I mean, it's only what, like 5 seconds. I think it's only 5 seconds for the day so far, something like that. Very short, but I'm having a lot of fun. First, to start off with the jungle music and the girls dancing behind it, and now I morphed it into this whole kind of fun anime. And I had to sit here, I had to render all these independently, guys. All of these, all 73 of these. I had to get them, set them up with, the CCP Bassin logo in the front, that, and then, yeah. And I had to, and it actually locked up my computer like 3 times. Not this one, I went out there. This one's more powerful than the one out there, but these were created through Pinnacle, and I only have it on that computer. And it's the same cheap asser, but it's an even lower model than this. Yeah, I spent about I think it was like a full 8 hours making all these up. Yeah, it's yeah. I spent about, I think it was about 8 hours. It was on Wednesday, or actually it was Thursday, and all that rain when I should have been editing and stuff. I sat and created all this kind of fun new stuff just for that little 5 seconds of the day so far. I'm sure they can. But yeah, that's just some of the stuff I've been working on. This that little that little stuff there. Just new little fun things to do. Something different for the channel. See, this is all the stuff I've been working on up here. Oh yeah, guys, in here, look. We'll have a couple of my tournament diaries that I still need to do. I haven't done a tournament diary in a long time. I got them filmed. I got them filmed. All of that you see there. I don't know how many items is that. You wonder why it takes me a long time to edit things, especially when I do a tournament diary. Well, this is this is the this is one tournament diary. It's 2 days, and there's 197. There's 197 clips in here, and this is from 2 days, 2 8-hour days on the water filming, and then all these up here. Looks like I have everything. I think everything's in there, but that's all B-roll stuff. I'm kind of scared because I don't think that's the right. Yeah, let me see. Actually, no, this isn't everything. I don't know where the other stuff is. I had to, and there's some more of it that I stuck somewhere else that needs to be put in here. Is this B-roll? This B-roll is actually just my little get it. Yeah, it never stops rolling. So yeah, right here, and this little get up, which I've done a review on. If anybody can find these things, they are great. But this footage is all from this, which is the get up. But there's still there's a whole bunch of other B-roll. I think I know I have it stuck in a major B-roll one there. I dump everything before I split it up into other B-roll. The get up, Get up, get to. It's under $100. See right there. Get up. And then over here, you can see it's the get to. Now they have one that's higher than this. It's actually, this one's only like, I think it does 3K. Might do 4K at 24 frame a second or something. But this one's got the cool 240 frame a second slow mo, uh, which is really cool. This is the one that I do the dramatic slow mos with. Is this one 2 and 4 time at 240 frames a second? Uh, so it's really good for that. But it shoots good anyway. It has image stabilization, it has gyro stabilization, and it has some other sort of stabilization. I don't know. It has the menu has like 75 different things on it. This thing has so many options, everything. And it's the same chip, the same Sony chip that GoPro used up until the 7, I think. I think it was the 7 where they changed the chip. I think 3, 4, 5, and 6 all use this the same Sony chip that's in this thing. And it says this was like under $100. But yeah, it has image stabilization and it has a gyro stabilization, which I don't know the difference. I guess it's it, when you're going around in circles and stuff or something. But yeah, check them out. It's Get Up. This is the Get To. This one's pretty old, but GoPro did not start putting slow mo that you could shoot straight away until the Hero 7. This thing had it, and I bought this at the time. I think they came out with a 5, which was like 2 years ago. Now I did a review on it. Haven't you been watching me? I did a review on this camera back in the day. Yeah, they sell mostly. I don't. Well, actually, no. B&H had this. B&H Photo, the one that's been around since like 1920s or 1930s, and that they had to Get Up in there. That's where I learned about it. And I wouldn't got it through Amazon or something cheaper, but it's the same exact size, identical. See, I have a GoPro right here. Everyone thinks I don't have a GoPro. What the hell is that? 2 million. I'm close. See, guys, it's exactly identically, completely everything except it has a smaller screen in the back. It's not touchscreen, but it's exactly the same size. And evidently, all the attachments for this, like the Hero 4 and stuff, attached to this Get Up. But yeah, same thing. It actually weighs almost the same too. Get Up is actually, I said, so you can put them side by side. It's exact. I hate the touchscreen on this damn GoPro. I'd rather have this thing. I'm old school. I would rather have this than this one with the freaking touch. The touchscreen freaking annoys the hell out of me. No offense, but it does. I like this thing because it's like I can go through it and push button. Yeah, I always have a hard time figuring out where to go and what to do on this damn stupid Hero 4. This Hero 4 is silver, I think. I don't know. This thing has a lot more options than the GoPro as far as when you go into the menus. Uh, there's not much in here as far as the menu and control you have on it. This thing has just freaking shitloads of stuff. I don't. This thing always confused me. I said I bought this thing. I've only used it on my drone ever. Only places GoPro has ever been used is when I was flying on my drone. And this thing too comes with its own case, just like this. Comes with all kinds of attachments, all kinds of everything. Yeah, no, it's great. It's actually got a big speaker. It's got see the speaker right there and all these holes right here. It's a little bit louder to play it back. Doesn't have covers for it. Of course, the GoPro has little covers on the side. These are like open. But I said it has the same exact case. It will fit this case. Here, I'll show you right now. I think I can actually put it in there. No, I can't put it in there with the cover on it. See, look. To get up, I can stick it right in here and lock it up. Right there. Look at that. That's my get up. You can see it right there. In a GoPro container. All the buttons are the same. It's a good deal, guys. A get up in a GoPro container, but it comes with its own container. I don't know why I'm a hillbilly now, but yeah, that's it. It does a lot of good. I actually have the box in here. I don't know why I'm doing all that. I actually have the box for it. GoPro is a teeny bit heavier. Exactly. Thanks, Jed. Sometimes I think if you want to dumb yourself down, just give yourself a southern accent. Not that they're dumb, but it just seems like people think they are. I'll get shit for that one. But all right, here. Ah. 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 That's it right there, guys. That's it. The get up. Action camera. Get to. Yeah. 1080. Ooh, it actually has 2K 60, guys. I didn't know that. It has 2K 60 frames a second. And that's the other thing. GoPro is 12 megapixel stills. This takes 16 megapixel stills. Yeah, I forgot it was 2K 60. So I think it does do 4K, but it does it kind of interpolated. But it'll do 3K. Yeah, I think it does 1080 at 62. Obviously, it does 720 at 60. But it says it right here on the back. I can't read it. Here, maybe you guys. No, that ain't gonna work either. It's such small printing. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's it. Amazing the things you can find in a drawer. A drawer. And then they actually have newer versions of this too, which is where I have everything sitting. But this is the DB Power one that I have. The DB Power. That's actually this camera right here. I think they have newer versions. They've been around. They're only online. You gotta look them up. But yeah, that's the get up. And of course, I have the Ion. Those are the cool ones too. Evidently, they're defunct. But I really want to do a show with this one. I don't know if you guys can see that. See that right there? I bought this at Marshall's for like $20. It was when they all first came out, all the action cameras, and this was like deemed as the smallest. This is deemed. Look, it's right there. You can see it. The world's smallest DVD camcorder, and you can see it. That's it. That's how big it is right there. That little thing. It only shoots it shoots at like VHS quality. But I thought it'd be fun to try and film a show on this little teen thing. And it's like voice activated, like you turn on and when it hears something over a certain decibel, it'll actually turn on and record. I know. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. I don't know. It started out at like $100, and ended up going down to like $20 at Marshall's. So I had to get one just for fun. And you can't change the battery in it, obviously. I can't even get out of here. How about oh, there we go. Yeah, look how little that thing is. See, that's like the plugs on the side, little switch, a little teeny switch on this side to turn it on, and that little teeny lens. It's not really even fisheye, but yeah, I thought it'd be fun to try and film a show on this little teeny thing. I don't know. I think the battery only lasts for like an hour. But the good thing, or the other thing with it is, um, it can actually be set up to be used as a webcam. And I don't really have a webcam on my computer out there, so I figured I'd buy it because if I ever want to go live on my desktop and that, I could hook that thing up as a webcam. Although I think pretty much all freaking GoPros and everything hook up as a webcam now, don't they? I don't know, you guys probably know more than me. Yeah, GoPro batteries are pretty cheap. And that Get Up, I have this for it. I don't know if I bought this separate or if I actually can't. I don't know if I actually bought this or it came with it, but it's a little dual charger for the Get Up. And I have 4 batteries for it. These batteries last pretty good. They last about, I don't know, about an hour maybe. Best Buy. Nah, do you go online? Go online. Like I said though, remember low budget. You saw my Patreon one. Class C piece of shit battery. Don't ever buy Class C batteries, guys. Yes, you need Type A. Type A. Don't be fooled by that crap. So you guys would know better if you were signed up to my Patreon and got to see the insider videos I do. It's all the behind the scenes stuff. it's it's the technical side and all that other stuff that I kind of have learned over 40 years of doing video and everything. Valley of the Sun Fishing. Thanks for joining. Oh my god, I sound like R5 Adventure. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. It's Cattle Call. Thanks for joining. Yeah, we've just been in here doing we've been just chatting, showing people what it takes to make a tournament diary, which is a lot. Yeah, we've been talking batteries, we've been talking cameras. We haven't been talking fishing because mostly nobody's been fishing. Let's calm everybody back down and put the girls back up. The amber colored what? What are you talking about, amber colored? Type A. Yeah, we've been talking background, not background, but more technical stuff. Valley. I just showed everybody my get up, the fact that I own actually own an effing GoPro because everybody's telling me, dude, you need a GoPro, you need a GoPro. I'm like, I got I got three of them basically, three different brands, but same thing. It's all right. It'll be uploaded. You can always go back and check it out. Yeah, we were talking about the new Get Up or the Get Up I have. How it's a lot cheaper and really good. You have a Hero 7 Silver. No, I just have the Hero 4 Silver sitting over there. But I never use it. It only goes with my drone, which my drone is down there actually. That's my drone. It's the old school drone, which takes a GoPro, so I only use it for that. I never touch it for anything else. I use this thing. This is a Get Up. I think the newer ones they have of these are actually like the GoPro. They're waterproof without a case. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it's not really a well-known brand, but they use the same chip as the GoPro and everything, and a lot more. I mean, it has gyro stabilization, all kinds of stuff. 240 frames a second slow mo, and this camera's like 3 years old, 2 years old. Yeah, I don't know. That thing shoots is exactly the same as GoPro. That shoots the same as a guy. It's the same exact chip. And that one actually shoots 16 megapixel stills. GoPro's still 12. I don't know why. That's the same exact chip. And they can shoot 16 on that one. Yeah, all the GoPros only shoot 12. Yeah, it's the same chip. So why does GoPro only do 12 megapixel stills when the Get Up does 16? It's the same damn Sony chip. Well, actually, no, your 7 chip is, I think that's when it changed. Either the 6 or 7, they changed the chip. But that same chip is all the way up till I think the 5. They changed the chip after that. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I still, I don't know. Photos I don't shoot on my freaking GoPro anyway. I have a I have a Canon still camera, or my phone shoots freaking amazing, incredible stills. Yeah, I only shoot video on those. Yeah, I don't. I didn't realize that Get Up was 2K at 60. I didn't realize it shot at 2K at 60. I didn't know that. I said I know they have a new one. They have a new one that comes in a package, and it's two cameras in one basically. It's the Get Up, the camera, and they have this camera that plugs in the side that you can have, and it's just like a little tube one, and you can have it facing behind and in front, and it records at the same time on the one card. So it's kind of cool. That's the Get Up 3 or the Get Up 4. But yeah, Get Up's a good brand. It's just not that well known, but it's they got some good cameras, especially their new ones. I said I think the new ones are also, I'm not sure, but now I think they're waterproof without a case, just like the Hero 5, 6, and 7. But they're a lot cheaper. They don't run $400. I think they run like one under 200, 150. That one was on her. I think you got that one for $80. Is what I got to Get Up for. Except I actually, you don't really notice it, but I actually scratched the lens when I was filming the skating. I dropped it. It was a little bit, but in the wide angle ones, a little, it's kind of, it's not a nick. It's just kind of a little bit of a, but you can't really. I've used it in my slow mos and all that, and you don't notice it. So hopefully, plus this one I actually scratched too. This lens is actually Yeah, I had some of them do that. I don't know if you can see it on here. Probably not, but oh yeah, you can kind of see it. Yeah, this one's got a little bit of a chip in it. Don't really notice it unless if you angle it into the sun, sometimes it catches it. But I had on my original drone that wasn't a GPS drone in that, and I crashed it and ended up chipping the lens in this one a little bit. But actually, I only use that one now. That's one that fits on my dash in my car, and it's got all the time lapse in it. It's got from like 1 second, 2 second, 5 second. No, those things don't overheat. I know everybody says it about GoPros, but I don't know. Yeah, everybody says that all their GoPros overheat, and that's why they turn off. But I don't know. I've had to get up like out in the hot, totally 100 degree over 100, and I have it in my pocket and everything and that, and then I pull it out and turn it on and film. And I don't know if it's because I leave it on or what, but yeah, I hear a lot. I hear everybody saying that they have overheating problems with their GoPro. I've never had any sort of overheating with this thing that I use. These old Kodaks that are my hat cam. These things have been in well over 100 degrees. They've been in like freezing weather, everything else. Never ever. And the batteries in this last for an hour and a half. Each one of these little batteries that I put in it, that thing will last for an hour and a half. I should do a yeah, you think my camera's a piece of shit? Let's do a my camera compared to GoPro battery challenge. We each get one battery and let's see how long we can film. I hear they're really bad. I don't know about that one because I only use it in my drone, the Hero 4. So I'm only flying it for like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. And it lasted for that, but as I do remember, I think when it came back, it was like down to. But people say they only last like a half hour, depending on what you're filming on. I mean, how long do your guys' batteries last in your GoPros on average? Because I could fly that for that one with the one battery. Really, the new ones will last up to an hour and 20 minutes. Wow. I like the Hero 4 in that. They don't last that long. Well, no, I'm talking about a GoPro. Oh, okay. No, I was asking about the GoPro. I heard they only last like a half hour or less. I don't know. I've never turned that get up on and just let it go, but I think it's, I don't know, 40 minutes, maybe close to an hour. I know the GoPro in my, 'cause some people said, oh, it only lasts for like 17 minutes or whatever. But I think, I mean, I'm shooting 720. I think depending on what you shoot on, it takes more energy or whatever. But I've flown it for like 20, 23 minutes or 23 or 24 minutes on my drone, and I think it was down to 1 bar or 2 bar by the time I brought it back in and turned it off. So I guess they do last like a half hour, 40 minutes, but they're notoriously bad. GoPro battery length of record time. Only lasts about one. So what? So is that, so you're saying about an hour? So JJ, is that what you're saying? It lasts about an hour? Yeah, I think, I mean, but I said these things always, mine last sometimes, almost always an hour and a half, sometimes hour and 40. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's better than they used to be. That's better than they used to be. They used to be really bad. But I'll still take these over. I mean, a half hour per battery more. I mean, if you're filming for 8 hours, that's a lot. You just got to get more batteries. You got to have at least 8 batteries. I don't know, something's going on with my mom. She's like yelling like crazy. Yeah, but see, if you turn it on when you miss things. I said when I'm filming, mine are on. I never turn it off. Second, I leave my car with the head cam. Oh, is it? No, is the Hero 7 internal? Oh, the silver. The Hero 7 silver is internal? Oh, black had external. Well, that sucks. I would never buy anything. Well, let's see. That's the same thing with this. They discontinued this one. And then they had another one the next year, but they took it from I think this has a half inch sensor. They dropped it down to a quarter and the reviews on it. And then they came out with another version of this that was newer. Yeah. No, but then they came out with one of these, the newest one of these before they completely discontinued them, these Kodak Play Sports. And it was an internal battery. It was an internal battery that lasted like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I mean, you can't use that. It takes 3 hours to charge. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I use those. And the see the problem is there's another problem I have with it. You have this, and this is just like the GoPro. Batteries on the bottom. Well, even if you have like I have that on my hat that I use for the hat cam. Even if you had this, the GoPro style, on your head as a hat cam, well, what happens when the battery goes out? You have to take it out of the thing, turn it over, open it up, change the battery, and then put it back into the thing. Even if it's a chesty, what happens when it's on your chest? What's right here in your chest? It goes out. It's in the case. You have to take it out. You have to turn it over. You have to open it up. You have to take it out. You have to put in the new battery. Doesn't matter if it's on your hat or wherever, because you have to. Well, 57% was in charging. Yeah, but I mean, I film for 8 hours straight. I can't go. I would have to stop fishing for the time it was charging. But see, that's the thing about this. Remember that on the bottom, even when I have it on my chest and everything, I have to take it out to change it. Oh yeah, if you can plug it in that way. But see, the thing is with this, when I have it right here on my hat, check this out. See, it actually has a camera mount there, and the battery's on the side. So it's right there. My battery doesn't work. I just take off my hat, pop this one out, pop a new one in, put my hat back on, and yeah, it'd take a lot longer to do all that with the GoPros. I'd have to take it on, I'd have to take the hat off, and then I'd have to take it out, and then I'd have to turn it over and take that little. For this thing, you just pop aside, pop it out, pop it in. Oh, the 360. Depends on which one. I have. There's this one, but this is the one that's on my phone. This one attaches to my phone. This is the add-on. It actually goes on the back of this phone that you're seeing. It clips on, and it connects to these little things you see there. Connects through that, and it's 4K 360 surround. But it's a mod. It's an add-on to the Moto Z2 Force. This thing will only work on the Moto because that's the way it's designed and the way it plugs in. That one's 4K. But I also have the other one. The one I played around with, I've gone live with. That one's right here. It's this one. This is the Insta360 Air. This one actually plugs into the port. Yeah, I can go live. I just can't see comments. But basically, this is the 360 camera right here. It's in this little nub. It's in this little port. Yeah, Michael saw how quickly I did it. See, this is the Insta Air 360 camera right here, and this one plugs in right here, and plugs into the phone. So this one's for any sort of Android, or you can get them for Apple too. But yeah, that's it. It comes in this cool little port here that it sticks into and keeps itself like. If I can get it back in there. Yeah, it comes in that little container. It's all, and then it's like we got a little fancy thing. It sits in here, like a little cocoon. No, I don't remember what it was. I think it was only like $100. Yeah, I mean it's good packaging. It's all nice, heavy. I mean it's a good quality. I just didn't know it didn't allow me to see comments or how many people are on or anything. It's just strictly there's no interactions with this one here 360. I know they have other ones that are higher up. And this one's only 2K. Not like you need more than you don't even need that for a live stream. Trust me, you don't need 2K. But yeah, that's the end. This is the Insta 360 Air. I said I don't know. I don't remember. I think it was like $100. So you can supposedly go live on Twitter, Periscope, Facebook, but it actually does go because I've done tests with this on YouTube. Yeah, mine's on the bottom too. That's just all of them are. So it's always upside down, but it readjusts. I mean, the frame is going to be when you put it on, the interaction is normal. It flips it. Yeah, every phone it's on the bottom. So yeah, so I have this one. Corn farts. Woke up from a drunk. Yeah, no, this one. I know that one was the one for my Moto that specifically for my phone was 150. I think this one was like $100. Pretty sure. Oh, it's raining out again, guys. I can hear it coming through the drain pipes right now. It's actually raining again here in California. So yeah, these things are really cool. They have higher version. I think they have standalone ones too. I think that don't have to attach to your phone. But again, I have that camera and I think I've only used it twice. I have that GoPro. I've used it, I don't know, 10 times. I bought that whole sport package and everything, and I don't know. All I have to do is look at how many times I flew my drone, and that's how many times. So that camera is pretty much like, I don't know, like 2 years old now, and it's only been used like 10 times. I used to get up more. I actually have a chesty, the GoPro chesty, and I have the hookup for the anyway, it'll fit the normal GoPro one. I have it down. No, that's a good 2K freaking 360 camera, man. Nobody's doing three. I still think I'm the only fishing channel that's ever done a 360 video. Still, nobody's jumped on that. And I know I don't know about here. I'm pretty sure I can do it on this software. Um, I'll have to check. I'm pretty sure I can do it on the Vegas. I can do 360 editing. But I know when I was in the Pinnacle, when I was looking through stuff, I did see the thing that said import 360 video and edit 360 video. Yeah, that's what I want to do it for. I won't be able to interact. I won't even know if anybody's watching, but I'd like to set up in the middle of a boat and just turn it live while I'm filming a show and just let it run for like an hour or two so people can watch and just check in live show cam. It'll happen. I just need to be on a boat bigger than Chris's. It won't work on Chris's. It's just too small and it rocks too much. And it would probably 360 under the boat. No, I don't have a underwater. I don't have a waterproof 360 camera. I was thinking about hooking it up on my drone though. I don't think I've ever seen anybody. Well, they do actually have a 360 drone. That's like $20,000 or something. But I was thinking of hooking it up uh, on my drone, on my phone, hook it up where the GoPro's supposed to go and fly it around. That'd be kind of cool. No, I can do it. I need to do it. I mean, I was with Michael I mean, his boat was big enough. I was able to use the tripod and use the mic cam like I did with Jeff, the Ion, as a cam just on him. But I have no reception at a Coyote, so I wouldn't be able to go live. I could plenty of room to hook the camera up, but it wouldn't work. If I ever go out with Jeff again on Pinot in his tracker, because I went live with Jeff a couple times while we were out. We went live on his boat. I don't know, it's way back somewhere. I've been live for over a year now, so it's somewhere back in my lives. But yeah, if I ever go out with him again, I'll hook it up. It's just I don't use it much, like I said. um, I had to watch a video to figure out how to do it, and then you saw that one. I don't know. I think it should have been titled Two Old Men That Don't Know Technology." When I did it live as a test at Pinot, and it just went live, and I didn't know if it was on Instagram or Facebook or Pinot. It's both of us going. I'm like, I don't know what's live. And he walks up and goes, "Yeah, well, it says it's record." I'm all, "Yeah, but I don't know where it's going." It's quit train. I'm like, I don't. It didn't tell me if it was going to YouTube or if it was going to. It just not. It just all of a sudden started and it said you're live. And I mean, it was just kind of funny because we're all just sitting there looking at the screen, going, "Well, I think it's live, but I don't. I didn't title it that, but I should title it Two Old Men Trying to Figure Out Technology." Hey, look, Chris showed up right when I'm getting ready to leave, or close to it. I've already been on 2 hours. I've already been on for 2 hours and 9 now. Man, I'm gonna have to start starting these things like 9 o'clock. So I think my battery's getting my battery's it's gonna be warning me pretty damn soon here. Didn't expect to be on this long, but we've been chatting and talking and having fun. No, he quit that job. He quit that job. Now he's works at a cannabis farm. So you like the new show, Chris? Did you like the whole barbecue? Did you like the day so far with the barbecue and the sizzling? I was hoping people would get that sort of reference. That's why I used that animation. It was like an inside joke. It's an inside joke. It's like, why is he showing? And the intro was short and sweet, but I kept the here we go, here we go. I kept a little bit of cheers for you. I mean, just like the first three chords. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I had to keep that for you. Just like cheers, If you just hear the doom, doo 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 doo, then you know it's cheers. So I tried to keep that. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. And I just cut it right there. But so I messed with that whole other one. It was just too long. It was stupid. I don't know what I was thinking. Wait, what? Oh yeah. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to ask you about too. Did you realize I did a slow mo? Because I can do that in the editing in the software afterwards, not using the actual camera for it because you just kept pretending you were doing the slow mo. So I was able to take it in the software and slow it down. Not as clear and crystal clear as, yeah, it's definitely not as clear as when I film it with this thing at 240 frames a second. But you can still do it in the software and kind of slow it down. And it looks all right. It's a lot better with that camera, but yeah, I just figured since you were doing that and I'd actually was filming enough that it was showing the fish in that, I figured I'd throw in a little dramatic slow mo for you. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I came on at 8 and it's now almost 10:30. Yeah, you got bit by it, but I didn't have the camera down enough. So you couldn't see it. We talked about it, but you couldn't. I didn't have it bent down enough that you actually saw him actually bite your thumb. But that was cool. That was actually really cool. Man, my battery's going down. I only use mono. It's either Stren Original, Trilene XT, or I go with the Stren High Impact or the Trilene Big Game. Because basically the High Impact and Big Game are pretty much almost the same as Stren Original and Trilene XT. XL's too soft. I mean, cast nice and but it's too no, but it's either XT or Stren Original. Usually Stren Original, but Stren High Impact is really good. Yeah, it's just the Stren's a little bit softer. I mean, it has a little less memory and it's a little bit softer. XT is sort of, well, obviously it's extra tough. It has really good abrasion at, but the Stren's, I don't know, it actually, the recoilness relaxes more in that and it castles smoother. But they're both super strong, and Stren Original is a little less abrasion resistant. But it's just a little bit limper. It's kind of in between Trilene XT and what Trilene XL is trying to do. Because it's nice, because it's soft, it's limper, it's got a thinner diameter, it casts better, but it breaks really easy. So yeah, that's it. Stren Original, Trilene XT, mean green. I always use a green, or you can go with the Stren High Impact or the Stren or the Trilene Big Game. I use both the mean green when they have it. If they don't, I just use clear. But yeah, those are the two best brands. I mean, XT and the High Impact to me, compared to the Stren Original and the Stren High Impact compared to the Stren Original and Trilene Big Game compared to Trilene XT, I don't really see much of a difference in them. I think they're just selling the same one out the door for less and naming it something different because I don't see anything different. Yeah, but I didn't catch anything. I didn't catch anything. I couldn't catch anything on the net again. Only on the wacky. And then yesterday I went live and I didn't catch a thing. I didn't get a bite. So hopefully, what we got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Hopefully, it'll supposed to warm up and get back to normal. So I don't know. Mike said he caught 32 on Monday. Yeah, 32 on Monday. So yeah, sometimes, sometimes they won't touch that damn thing though. Watch my next video. Yeah, yeah, but I have the heavier too now. I mean, I have the heavier. I had it when I was with you, but it wasn't weedless. But no, I tried that. I tried everything yesterday, but no, nothing. I fished for I fished for like an hour and something live, and I fished for like an about hour, half hour behind that from shore, and I never got a bite. Yeah, no, it's a good bait. I love it. I don't know shit. I'm fishing it for like a year and a half now. I don't know. You can go back to my Vasona show, which is the first time I ever used it. I'm holding up like a 4 pound bass. No, I was using the same color, the purple brown. We had the same color. I only use mono. I've used braid once, sucked, hated it, got rid of it, and never used fluoro. So yeah, pretty much 40 years of fishing and only use mono. That's all I've ever used because it works for everything I do. Oh, okay, not at me. Yeah, I'm totally, completely, strictly ever mono. I don't see an issue with it. You just got to change it every 2 weeks and you're good. People are like, oh, well, it absorbs water and sunlight affects it and that. Well, change it out every 2 weeks. It's changed out every 2 weeks and it's still gonna be cheaper than buying braid or uh, fluoro. Wait, what? That is for quantity, but you can't catch. Yeah, right. The first fish I ever caught on that was like 4 pounds. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, low budget. Sorry, low budget. I know a 4 pounder to you is a small fish, but I still think 3, 4, 5 pounders are quality fish. I mean, I know you're from Florida and you don't catch anything under 6 pounds, but the Ned will catch you good, 3, 4, and 5 pounders. Could probably actually catch you with 10 too, but yeah, it's fun. Don't It's just people buy the stupid Zeman heads and they're with their freaking Play-Doh hooks. I know. Those Florida people, they laugh at us just like we laugh at people from like Minnesota and Maine because they catch like a 2 pounder and they think it's huge. Those Florida guys are like, they're like, what's his name at Pinot? like what's his name at Pinot, he doesn't catch any fish ever under a pound. He only catches good quality fish. I think it's the ponytail that gives him that sort of power. I'm gonna have to get a ponytail. That'll make me never catch fish under a pound. I know, but he might be watching, or he might watch in the future. I can't say his name. I could be talking about any guy with a ponytail. Yes. You got to learn to catch little ones. You got to learn to humble yourself at least sometime. I mean, you got to do it sometimes. I mean, it gets boring watching your videos over and over when all you catch is like 6, 7, 8, 9 pounders. It's just the same thing over and over, and we're tired of it. And other thing I really like with all with the fishing shows is when they hook them and they got to get them in within 15 seconds. I mean, I swear, I watched so many. They hook that fish, and they can't let. They're reeling a mile out. They're getting that thing in within like 30 seconds every time. Even if they're not in a tournament, wherever they're hooking, and they're just like they get up top and just try to reel it, get it in. Like what the hell's that, dude? You're not in a tournament. You're fishing for fun. No, but even 2, 3, and 4 pounders, and they'll just wrench them and just wrench them. They have their 85-pound braid, and they just they don't even let them fight. They just get them up and try to get them on top and just water ski them in like as fast as they can. They don't even fight them. It's just like, I'm like, dude, fight them. But everyone's worried that if they take their time fighting them, they're gonna lose them. So I guess that's the whole sort of mentality. I guess I don't know. They just think if they fight them, they're gonna get. But it's not even. They're not even a tournament. It's like, oh, I gotta show it to the camera. I gotta get in so the camera can see it. I gotta get in. I gotta get the boat. I gotta get the boat. Well, try fighting it a bit. I don't know. I don't think I've ever. Well, unless the thing's like friggin' that big. But I always have fun fighting him. Yeah, I know. This is stupid. We can tell almost. I don't know. It's that tournament mentality. Got to give him the boat. Got to give him the boat. Got to give him as quick as you can. Yeah, I don't know. They're all fun to fight. Fishing is about it's hooking the fish and fighting them, not hooking them and freaking reel them in as fast as you freaking can. Like it's ridiculous. They're just like, no, don't let them fight at all. Exactly. They don't want to lose it. So that's the same. Well, remember my friend Ash, when I was getting on him in that Pinot show about how fast he reels them in. He's like, "Oh, I don't want him to get off." Like, well, fight them correctly and they won't get off. Yeah, exactly. It's like everybody. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get the whole freaking 15 seconds from hook set to boat. It's nonsense to me. It's like it's, it's like why not just go out with like uh like they do for carp with like a bow and arrow and a thing and just shoot them so they're dead instantly and then just bring them in. It's like fishing is about hooking them and the fun of the fight and everything else. And they don't even fight them. They're just like, get him in. If I don't show them to the people, it doesn't count. I didn't catch you if it's not on video. Oh yeah. You have to like weigh down. They're just like real like. Well, they don't fight anyway when they have like 5 pound weights on the bottom. No, it's not about the fight with them anymore. Yeah, but it's not about the fight with these bass fishermen anymore. It's about hooking them and showing them, hooking them and showing them. That's like it. They don't care. They don't. They all they care about is the bite, the hook set, and then showing the fish to somebody. They've lost the whole hook them, fight them, show them. Now it's like you got to hook them, and then you have to get them in as fast as you can. Cause yeah, but that's just it now. It's like they want to hook them and they want to show them. They don't want to fight them anymore. Nobody wants to fight a fish. They want to hook it and get it in as fast. And then everybody that grabs a net, yeah, but everybody grabs a net too, which I don't get. It's either they speed them in or they fight them and they have to grab the net. That's kind of the two things you got going on YouTube. You got the tournament type guys now that just wrench him in and give him his and then gives people that no matter what the fish is, even if it's only like a pound of net, they have to grab the net. I'm like, and then they're sitting there and the fish is going like this and going like this, which at the time while it's going like this, they could have just lifted into the boat. No, they have to wait for their friend to come over with the net. Anyway, this thing is just flapping around on the surface, and they won't just pick it up by the line and put it in the boat. No, they have to sit there and wait while it flops around for their friend to come over and put the net under it, and then they're good. I'm like, dude, you spent 30 seconds of that fish flopping around on the surface waiting for your friend to get the net. You could have just like grabbed the line and lifted it into the boat or just boat flipped it. Like, but yeah, so that's kind of the two trends I'm seeing. It's either bring them in as quick as hell and boat flip them or fight them and you have to use a net every single time, no matter what the size of the fish. And they're not even in a tournament. They're just out there fishing, guys. They're just having fun. But you have to use a net for the fight. Yeah, he is, guys. Well, I'm working on the show with Michael right now. Oh yeah, I like that too. When they have like a net that's like 7 feet across, like it's like either that or it's the net that's only like 6 inches deep and that big around. It's like the two extremes. It's like Chris. Yeah, you glad you brought that up, Chris. Yeah, it's either they got this freaking tuna net that's like 5 feet across, or they have this kind of smaller net, and now the new nets are only like 6 inches deep. So it's like the fish doesn't go down much when you put it in, I guess. So I don't know. But yeah, I always like it when they're grabbing and they're fighting with one hand, they're grabbing the net. And the thing is actually like more odds it's gonna get off while they're doing all this trying to grab the freaking net than if they just brought it in and grabbed the line and pulled it in. I mean, they're giving it much more opportunity to get off while they're fooling around trying to get, if they're by themselves, fooling around trying to find the net and get the net up. And it's like so stupid. Like, just bring it up and get it. Why do you need the net? Like, you're giving it much more opportunity to get off, fumbling around, holding it with one hand while you're looking the other way, than if you just fought in kind of nice and just grabbed the line and lifted it into the boat. I know it's just stupid. I don't know why they spend the time doing it when it's giving the fish more of an opportunity to get off than if they just freaking. I mean, I see it when you're in a tournament and you have a co-angler, somebody that can grab the net, but when those pros are sitting there with a big fish and everything, and you're watching the fish flop around because it's like you're a lucky ass bastard you got that thing in because you should just picked it up, grabbed a line, or grabbed it with your hand. Because while you're fooling around trying to, that that sucker should have got off. That's all I'm saying. You're an idiot for trying to use a net when you just pull the thing out. It only weighs 2 pounds or 3 pounds anyway. So, all right, guys. Look, wow, already at 2.5 hours. All right, I'm gonna have to go. It's already going on 11. I actually still have this show to finish editing. Yeah, just club it like a seal. No, Michael, if you're still on here, this is your video. This is going up tomorrow. Yeah, I hate this. I just uploaded this thing. Will not let me do anything yet. I gotta get an actual new gaming computer for doing editing. Then I'd hate to have to switch all this stuff over. Yeah, Michael, I have this in here. This is your video. This is a video from me and Michael at when I went out with him on his boat at Coyote, or Coyote, as I like to say it. But yeah, I gotta finish editing this so I can upload tomorrow. I am. If anybody comes on and asks me, I tell them everything. I have information about all kinds of video editing, electronics, fishing stuff, even fashion stuff. Like I have lots of, but as far as video and cameras and electronics and fishing and baits and all that, got a lot up there. But thanks a lot. And yeah, look for it tomorrow, guys, coming up. It's a cool show I did with Michael out on his boat at Coyote. And Friday, be a new one too. And next week, there's going to be another one with Chris. Because we're going out on Saturday, and I'm probably going to go film somewhere tomorrow and maybe on Friday again. But thanks a lot, guys, for hanging out. Wow, can't believe it went 2 hours and 32 minutes. Yeah. Tuesday night hangouts. Go back next time.